Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good afternoon, students. Students, today we will study about the muscular tissue, that is the extension of our last class topic, that is the types of animal tissue. We have already studied about the nervous tissue and epithelial tissue. Now we will study about the muscular tissue. That means the tissue which forms our muscles are known as muscular tissue. As simple as that. The tissue which forms our muscles is called muscular tissue. They not only help us to move various parts of our body, but also help us to breathe, digest food, get rid of the waste, and so on. So there are there are lots of places where the muscular tissue are present, externally as well as internally. If we see their nature and if we see the nature, muscular tissue of three types: voluntary muscles, involuntary muscles, and cardiac muscles. Students, voluntary muscles are the muscles which are under the control of our will. That means the muscles that is under our control. That means you can control the activities that is done by the muscles is called voluntary muscles. These muscles are generally attached to the skeleton and are called voluntary muscle or skeleton muscle. Since these muscles are attached to the skeleton, that is called the skeleton muscle. See, this is the muscle. These muscles are for my arm is an example of the voluntary muscle, because I can use my arm, my legs by my will. That means if I want to move my arm, I will. If I don't want to move my arm, I will not. So these muscles are under our will or under our control. If we see their structure, the voluntary muscles are made up of long cylindrical fiber-like multinucleated cells. Remember this term. Voluntary muscles are made up of long cylindrical fiber-like multinucleated cell. Means in a single cell, many nucleus will be present. These cells have series of bands along their length. A series of band is present along their length, and hence they are called the striated muscles. Let me show you. Here it is. This is the picture of a voluntary muscle. As you can see here, a series of bands, isn't it? This one, this one, this one, this one. So a series of bands are present that gives the striated view, and hence the voluntary muscles are also called the striated muscles. Example of the means what voluntary muscles are muscles of our arms, legs that helps you to walk, jump, run, and move all parts of the body, but they are under our control. Second one, that is the involuntary muscles. They are not under our control. The involuntary muscles are the muscles that are not under our control. They work automatically. They work autonomously, and in the involuntary means what in muscles you can see no bands are present like this, and hence they are called the non-striated muscles. These muscles contract and relax their own, means these are not under our control, and they are made up of tapering spindle-like cells. Spindle-like cell with this appearance is called spindle, means broad at the middle and what and narrow at the end. This is called the spindle shaped. So involuntary muscles are spindle shaped. Examples of the involuntary muscles are what? Intestinal tract, blood vessels, alimentary canal. All the linings of these muscles are made up of involuntary type of muscles. Now the third one is cardiac muscles, the most special type of muscles. What is special in cardiac muscles? Students, all the muscles got tired. That means if we talk about the muscles of our hand, if we means what? If we means what? Pick up and kept a 5-liter bottle or 5-liter jar 10 times, 20 times, what will happen? Our muscles of the hand got tired, and it will means what? Vibrate or shake. But think about the muscles of the heart. It works continuously since our birth to death. The heart beat continuously, but it never get tired. So this is the speciality about the cardiac muscles. Cardiac muscles never got tired. They work throughout their lifetime. That helps the means what? Heart to pump the blood to all parts of the body. Once they will stop, our life also will stop. If we see the structure, the cardiac muscles are made up of branched fiber-like cells that have the banded appearance. That means like the means what like just like the voluntary muscles, here bands are also present. But unlike it is a single cell. But here you can see that the cardiac muscles are branched, means from one cell a branch is coming out. So this is the difference between the cardiac muscles and the voluntary muscles. Here branch is present, isn't it? So this is all about the muscular tissue, that is three types: voluntary, involuntary, and cardiac muscles. Next day we will study about the next type of tissue, that is the connective tissue. And now if you have any question regarding the topic, text me. Assalamu alaikum.